Credit to the Heat. They battled. Big-time game from Bam Adebayo and others. But Brooklyn made just enough shots.
These are the new rules, not allowed to hug.
I know we want to share love.
Yo, Kyrie, what's the big deal? There will be plenty more opportunities to swap jerseys years down the line. It's not like you're D-Wade acting like you're about to retire or something.
Wait a minute.
Now, I know people such as Stephen A. Smith recently suggested that Kyrie should just go ahead and retire, but what if I told you that there might actually be some solid evidence to back it up that he might just go ahead and do that very soon? So I know what you're thinking. It's not really that unusual to want to swap jerseys with someone after the game, but for the most part, you just see a pair of brothers doing it. Or maybe if you're lucky, you come across an absolute legend that you just can't pass up. But as far as going out of your way to swap jerseys with just about anyone, that's something you would only see from a player who's on the verge of retiring. Is it just me, or are we onto something here? This light bulb popped in my head after I watched the Nets and Clippers game that literally just took place. And at the end, I couldn't help but notice that Kyrie really wanted to get his hands on Kawhi Leonard's jersey, practically begging him to hand it over before he made his way to the locker room. So I have to ask, why does Kyrie have so much urgency when it comes to this whole jersey swap thing? Well, if you think about it, Kyrie does have a history of wanting to emulate other players that he respects. First, he always tries to display the Mamba mentality that he says he loved so much about Kobe. And now, is it possible that he's trying to do what Dwayne Wade did before he retired? By making sure he gets a jersey from a member of every team in the league before the season is over? I mean, it does make sense if you look at it that way. I don't know about you guys, but to me, I always get this impression that Kyrie has some sort of agenda behind everything he does. As of lately, it seems like he has more interests outside of basketball that he would like to pursue. Okay, don't get me wrong, he is ballin' this season, and very much looks like he has his head in the game when he's on the court. But could it be that maybe there's a method to his madness? You see, by playing out of his mind day in and day out, he's desperately trying to put he and his team in the best possible position to win it all this year, because only he knows that it's his last. In other words, he would want nothing more than to go out with a bang by calling it quits while he's on top. Just like David Robinson did after he won the championship. The perfect fairy tale ending. But what if he doesn't win the title this year? Well, he does already have a ring crossed off the list just in case he falls short. So no worries there. Now, you're not alone. I also thought the idea of him retiring early was just flat out crazy. Why would anyone pass up on hundreds of millions of dollars that is potentially still to be made? There's just no way I was gonna believe that until I heard this.
One of my best friends told me that he really thinks that I may become the Lauryn Hill of the NBA. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
100%.
Leave early before
Right.
I even
Well, the Barry Sanders.
before I even get to
The Barry Sanders. The Barry
the-
Sanders.
my prime.
You've mentioned this before.
Yeah, I have.
I mean,
I
is your
don't know
prime
if it's
before
gonna
or after
How
you're
old
a
are you?
champion?
25?
I'm 25. 25. So by the time I get to 10 years in the league, I'll be 29.
And would you look at that, Kyrie is 28 years old right now at the time of this video, but his birthday is March 23rd, which is literally next month. And what will he be turning? 29.
So by the time I get to 10 years in the league, I'll be 29.
And he obviously knows this, so why not just try to collect as much of his opponent's jerseys as possible? It looks like everything is falling into place to shock the world. Oh, you're asking what about KD? Why would he just dip out on him like that? Well, that's why they went and got James Harden, so Durant wouldn't just be left high and dry. Remember, Kyrie is a completely different animal. He has it all planned out, so you better prepare for some stunning news to drop this upcoming offseason. Once again, this is just a theory. I could be totally wrong when it's all said and done. I mean, after all, Kyrie is unpredictable, but I think we just connected the dots if you ask me. Alright, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.